Hi, welcome to Astrology for Gann Traders. My name is Olga Morales. Now today I'm going to continue this series of looking at answering questions about the Astro tools in Gann Trader by Optuma. And today I'm going to be looking at Tesla for this example. It's been in the news quite a bit. So what we do is we go to Tools, Astro, and then we go down the list and you can see where it says Natal Transit. So click on your chart and you get a whole information, but we have to put in the natal chart. So where it's got natal, let's go into the calendar here and go back to Tesla is the 29th of June, 2010. So we've got 2010, June 29. Then we need to get the time. And the time for the first trade is at 9:30 a.m. New York Stock Exchange. So make sure that you have +4 on the time zone for the New York Stock Exchange, unless you are living, unless it's another stock exchange somewhere else, you would have to change that, okay? Then we have so what I want to do here is I'm going to remove some of the noise, and I just want to use the sun for this example. So let's take away all that. This is the natal sun of the company on the first trade chart for the first trade. Okay. And then transiting planets, I've just got Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, and maybe the true node. Okay. And I'm just going to change the color of the aspects so we can see them a little bit more. Now, the aspects, I'm going to make conjunction blue. And the other ones I've got, semi-square is red, sextile is green, square is red, trine is green, sesquiquadrate is red, and opposition is red. So if you don't know about aspects, I recommend you do my courses so you know why these I chose these colors and what it all means. So anyway, we've got them on our chart. So we can look back now. What happens, see, it's got a lot of red up here because we've got a lot of hard aspects happening. And let's have a look. And the other thing I wanted to say is that, let's point this out with Tesla and Elon Musk. Because, okay, so Tesla has got the sun at 7 degrees of Cancer. Elon is 6 degrees of Cancer. Okay, it's not even a degree apart. So he would have been 39. He may have had an astrologer. I haven't done his solar return and all that. We don't have his proper time anyway. We can't really do it. But whatever happens to Elon happens to Tesla and vice versa. Okay, just by using the sun. The sun is the essence of you and the essence of the company. So can you see how much cardinal energy Tesla has? If you trade Tesla, you should be looking at that. And if you look at the dial, you can see how much, when we've got how much cardinal there is, that's the first 30 degrees. You can see this whole area of cardinal energy in the chart. Okay, so that's why just using the sun can be very informative, all right? So let's have a look just back to, are there times that we can see that it's been really useful? There's a lot of green here when it was quite bullish here. So if you just the highlight, put your cursor on the green, it tells you what was happening. If you don't see here, Uranus sextile the sun, it actually tells you when it enters, exits, and the actual exacts. Okay, so this whole time, not only was Uranus, which is an outer planet, lasts longer, okay, Mars was also sextile the sun. This is a very bullish time, okay, this is quite cool. Whereas sometimes you see, we go to the red. Now, this has just happened recently. This high here, when we got Saturn sesquiquadrate natal sun and also Mars. So that's on the 8th harmonic. You can see pretty much after that, we had all this time, there's a lot of more hard aspects happening. Okay, now the interesting thing is this Saturn and Mars on the sun is happening just recently again. Okay, and this is the day, or very close to when Elon sold 6.9 billion shares of his Tesla. So there's things happening. So, you know, like I've been looking at Elon's chart. I actually did put that on Twitter about some hard aspects coming up for him in August. So, yeah, that means that, you know, it's interesting how it's all related. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is a power, and I could put more natal planets in here, obviously. But it's just a lot of information for this example. And like if you're on an intraday, you can put more aspects on your chart. And sometimes it's really hard to judge because we have a positive and negative transit very close together. So you can see here Jupiter was trine the sun, but then very soon after Mars was opposite the sun. So this is often when we get swings in the trend because of these conflicting transits. So the best way to do understand this is just keep practicing, but also looking back at how useful it's been in the past. And do you need to add in more natal planets? Have a look. I mean, if I put in another natal planet, let's put in the moon because it's a time chart. Let's see what happens. See, you can do that too because they're a personal point. And it might give you more information and it might be more beneficial in terms of looking at these trends. Now, the moon, where's the moon? The moon is in Aquarius for Tesla. So that's quite different to the sun in Cancer. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. You can just, and the good thing about it, this is you'll know the transits into the future. Okay, that's why we study natal aspects. So thanks for listening.